Hey guys, welcome back to Elvis Car Reviews. I hope that every single one of you is having a beautiful day. In today's video, I'm gonna take you on a complete tour of my 2019 Ford Mustang GT. So this is my 2019 Ford Mustang GT. I purchased it less than a year ago in the middle of winter, and it's been stored ever since. So now that the weather is getting better, I decided to take it out, take you guys on a full tour of the vehicle, attempt a 0 to 60 run and maybe an 1/8 mile run. I don't think I'll have enough space to complete a 1/4 mile, but yeah. So like I mentioned, I purchased this car about less than a year ago. The car came with a few modifications already. These aftermarket wheel, some Lionheart all-season tires. The tires are 285, 35, 18, and same tires on all four corners. The previous owner was building the car for drifting, and he did take the car on a few drifting events, and you can feel it. I mean, when you drive it, there's a few things that reminds you that this car has been beat on. It has a salvage title, and I got it for very cheap. So that's my plan for the car is to modify it, to pretty much get a Roush supercharger and then a few more accompanying mods. So the car is lowered by 1 inch. It has long tube headers and aftermarket exhaust, and it has a tune. So it's not really what you can call stock, and that's why the test later on of the 0 to 60 will pretty much tell me where this car stands. I'm not really hoping for any crazy number because again it's 30 degrees out, and I'm on all season tires. It's a rear-wheel drive vehicle, 6-speed manual. I mean, all those ingredients makes for a not so stable launch. Later on, obviously, once the drag strip open, I will be taking it to Lancaster Dragway for the 1/8 mile, and then to probably Empire to run the 1/4. So let me show you the beating heart of this vehicle. This is the beating heart of this vehicle. 5-liter V8 engine making 460 horsepower while stock. Though I haven't dynoed the car, I will take it to the dyno in about a week or so, so stay tuned for that video. I'm guessing the long tube header and the exhaust and the tune probably gave the car, an extra 20, 40 horsepower, so you're making maybe 480, 500 to the crank. But though driving it doesn't really feel like a 500 horsepower car, so without speculating too much, I will take it to the dyno and find out how much horsepower it's making. I'm not responsible for this monstrosity, but again, he covered it with this gold-plated material, apparently for heat dissipation. Does it work? Does it not work? I don't know, but I just never had the car overheat, so I wouldn't know. And it looks a little bit goofy under the hood, but I'm not going to remove it until I probably buy a completely different system. I mean, when I will supercharge the car, all this will go. So yeah, this is the beating heart of my 2019 Ford Mustang GT. You can call it 490 horsepower until I take it to the dyno. to 60 in 4.7 seconds. Very first attempt. I mean, that's not bad. Not bad at all. I don't know if you guys can see that. 0 to 60 in 4.7 seconds. I want to try it again here. I want to try another 0 to 60 run. So first one was 4.7 seconds, 25 and a RPM. Still 4.7 seconds. I mean, that's not bad. That's very, very consistent. Granted, guys, it's cold outside. We are in the middle of March, so I'll take it. 4.7 seconds, 0 to 60. That's not bad at all. Okay, I did let off before the quarter mile, but I ran the 8th mile in 8.6 seconds. 8.6 seconds, I mean, that's not bad. So I just finished launching the car. Let's go over the result. So I did 3 runs in total. I did the first run was a 0 to 60, so I did it in I don't know if you can see, 4.74 seconds. I mean, again, keep in mind that the car has all-season tires. It's 30 degrees outside, it's cold, and it's a 6-speed manual, and this was my first time ever launching the car. So my very first launch was 4.74 0 to 60, and the 0 to 30 was 1.99. That's quite slow, but it's decent. To be honest with you, I was happy with that because I thought for some reason I was gonna run like a 5 second or even 6 seconds 0 to 60. So running 4.7 on the very first run was pretty good. And then I did another run and the time slightly improved. So the 0 to 60 improved, but the 0 to 30 got worsened. So the new 0 to 60 on the second run was 4.72 instead of 4.74. And then the 0 to 30 went from 1.99 to 2.04. Again, I'm happy with that because it's the first time, again, me trying to race this vehicle. And it was cold on the street. It rained last night, so. And then I tried to do, I mean, it's saying quarter mile, but I was letting off. So I tried to do a run to the 8th mile. So as you can see, I ran a 8.66 at the 8 at 87 miles per hour. 8.66 at 87 miles per hour. And then I was letting off. I still reached a quarter mile at 13.4 at 82. You can tell that I was letting off because the 8th mile speed is higher than the quarter mile speed. So based on these data, I do believe that this car is capable of a 12-second quarter mile on like very ideal condition. And then maybe I can get this car to like a 4 flat 0 to 60, but that will take drag radial and like a perfect launch and at the drag strip. Maybe sub 4. I mean, again, next week I'm taking the car to the dyno to find out how much horsepower it's making, and once I order drag radial, I will attempt to launch it again and then record the time. So let's take you inside the vehicle so I can show you around 5.0 or no car. So I can show you around the car. Like I mentioned earlier, the car has a salvage title. It was in an accident. According to the previous owner, a 3 landed on this side, this quarter panel side. He's telling me that the car never had any frame damage, but for a 3 just falling on the back of this, it's very unusual that the insurance company will just total a vehicle and call it, have it rebranded. But they replaced the back glass, the whole quarter panel, the whole panel here. I pretty much think there was some frame damage, even though he didn't disclose that to me. But again, I got it for a very good deal. So let's check out the interior. And again, the headliner is falling off. I don't know if you know anybody that has a shop that can help me out with this, because it's starting to get annoying. When I drive the car and the window is down, you can see this thing like flapping. So I need a guy that specializes in interior that can help me fix this problem. So this is the interior of the car, and again, sorry that it is dirty. I haven't had time to wash it. I should do that soon. So you have your Mustang logo here, and then Mustang. I had a 2016 EcoBoost Mustang, and then I think this plate here did mention 1964 or something like that. This is aftermarket. The car didn't come like this, and this is no carbon fiber. Obviously, it's fake, but it makes the car looks good. This is supposed to be the base model, but it's decently equipped for a base model vehicle. I have the TPMS light on just because it's not on its original wheels and tires, and apparently they didn't put back the TPMS sensor back in. Whether it's true or not, I'll find out when I will get a set of drag radials for this vehicle. So I'm glad that it comes with this big screen, because the base model Mustang usually come with this tiny screen, and it's just an eyesore. 6-speed manual, the good old MT82. This transmission had a lot of problem. I think for the 2019 model year, Ford attempted to fix it, and even after I boost the vehicle, I'll do something with it. I will upgrade the clutch, and then maybe build the transmission. We'll see, depending on how much power I will make. But like I said, it's decently equipped for what it is. I have different gauge mode. I can choose the distance to empty, digital speedometers. Obviously, it doesn't display the tire pressure because of the TPMS sensor being off. I have all the thing, air-fuel ratio, cylinder head temperature. Typical Mustang stuff. And what's most interesting to me is this, the track app. So you got the accelerometer. You can test your 0 to 60. Actually, oh no, I didn't. Yeah, you can program the car to do 0 to 60, to check out the brake performance. You have line lock, which I really like, to do burnout and stuff like that. And then you do have launch control. So you can activate it. You see that LC thing that came on, it means launch control is on, and then you choose your RPM. I'll make a separate video on how to use launch control. And the most important thing is this one, according to me, the rev matching. You can turn it on and off, and this car is much more enjoyable with rev matching on. And here you have your different mode selectors, so you can switch through different mode. Like you have normal mode, you have Sport Plus, you have track, which turn off traction control, you have drag strip mode, and then you have snow and wet, which is pretty good. And you can change the steering input, normal, sport, and comfort. Also, you have your button to turn off traction control, and then your hazard light. So yeah, that's it. I mean, the interior of this car is pretty good. The back seats are okay. I keep my helmet there in the back, and then I keep my jumper box. I mean, this is a jumper box because this car, up until recently, kept dying off on me, and I just realized that the battery was going, so I bought a new battery, and now it's good. And I have a SCT tuner. Like I said, the car is tuned, and I will be using it to upgrade my tune once I supercharge the vehicle or for data logging. I mean, the back seat is really cramped, but I remember the first day I went to pick up the vehicle, I was with two friends, and we test drove the vehicle with like 4 of us in the car. They were able to fit back there. A little bit cramped, but you know, for short distances, I think you can carry some people back there. So, and then I bought this device here to measure the time. You can rely on the performance data tracker from the car, but this one is a lot more accurate. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you are stopping by for the first time, do not forget to subscribe. And don't forget to let me know in the comment section below what type of video you would like me to do with this vehicle. I'll see you on the next upload.